Do you know what that sounds like, guys? That sounds like a saxophone to me. I might be wrong, but I'm hoping to goodness that that is my good old buddy for the past 4 years. The Saxophone Man. Wait a minute, and welcome. My name is Yuusha, and welcome back to Sakura Gamer. Sorry, I meant 5 years. You might be wondering why I probably sound stiffer than normal, and I'm probably not going to be as animated as normal. It's because I went to the gym for the first time in ages. I just woke up today, and my body is screaming at me. So apologies if I'm not completely there, but that's how it be. Just started back up at my university, so I'm going to be back to studying very soon, but it doesn't mean I won't stop uploading. So, got my drink already? I was right as well. It's actually Sakura Dungeon, the girl on there, because she was the main. She was not the main character. I think that was Yomi. That was the main character, but she was one of them. But anyway, guys, let me have a sip. Ikebushoka. Why are you up so early?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh yeah, we got that new tenant coming today. Clover claps her hands together. She's so excited she's practically bouncing up and down on the spot. Her boobs bounce with her, and they fall out, please. Oh yes, at the time of recording this, I have indeed found out that a new Sakura game came out, Sakura Night, but it is an 18+ game. Why, Winged Cloud? Why? That means if I was to have any chance of playing it, I would have to censor it. Because, of course, Mr. YouTube wouldn't like... Well, Mrs. YouTube wouldn't like that. So, dang it. Right, I'm not entirely sure she's wearing a bra. If she is, I can't see it peeking beneath from the bottom of her shirt. No, she's definitely... If anything, she's hiding it very well if she has got one, but nah, I don't think she has. I don't think she has. What a ridiculous shirt it is, indeed. Clover is a ridiculous person, full stop. Thank you.
I'm excited.
Did Snow Squall Entertainment push up a new patch for Underclock? Underclock? Hold on a minute, I don't know what the hell that freaking reference is supposed to be.
No, or I don't think they did.
Even if they did, it wouldn't matter. Clover is super stubborn, and she only ever plays with one character out of the whole roster. Oh, okay, so it's a fighting game reference. And then she wonders why people on the internet forums poke fun at her and call her an Anzo main. Yeah, I mean, I've had that sort of thing with Street Fighter. I main Sagat myself. I love playing the Sagat on Street Fighter. He's probably the best person I can control, second to Juri. And, of course, Ryu, because Ryu is also great.
I'm excited about a new guest, of course.
Oh yes, of course, the serial killer. I don't think she's a serial killer.
I don't think she's a serial killer, Nakahime.
You can never be too careful, exactly. Even serial killers look cute sometimes. Not gonna lie, I mean, I know cute killers. Have you guys never seen School Days? Once a guy asked me to repair his computer. When I was poking around in a hard drive trying to fix some malignant errors, I happened to come across some rather interesting files. Hundreds and hundreds, not even that. Thousands of images of the cute cartoon characters from that children's TV anime Pretty Honey being savaged by... Welcome to the internet. You must be new here. It was an enlightening experience. Wait a minute. Hold up. Not one I really want to relive, but you said you were enlightened. So, you were telling me you're enlightened, but you didn't like it? God damn it, Zone Time would hate to hear this. Oh, I'm an Aki-dearest. Do you know what time our esteemed guest is moving in?
I'm not sure. She said around midday.
Then we should have plenty of time to clean this place up.
You want to clean up our house for a serial killer?
I thought you said she wasn't a serial killer. What is it? Make up your mind!
I mean, I don't think she is, but like you said, you can never be too careful.
Don't use my words against me. You're the one who done it without me even knowing. I prod the tip of Clover's nose. She grows cross-eyed momentarily. She goes cross-eyed. Wait, grows, did it say? No, she goes. I really badly misread that. I'm sorry. I must be loopy today. Let's get something to eat first. Yeah, let's get some munchies. Surprisingly enough, Clover is a pretty decent chef. Maybe it's because she likes creating things. She makes music in her spare time and has a pretty sizable following on Miko Miko. That's a play on Nico Nico Dorga. Nice. It is basically Japanese YouTube. You can find some beautiful things on there. Like, I need to remember what this voice actor's name is, but if you guys know what I'm on about, he's done like his own anime OP cover songs in his voice acting style. Like, if you sing Gintama, you'll probably recognize his voice. He done the opening of Nichijou and Hayori Nyarko-san, and they are hilarious. They are absolutely hilarious. I think that's why she became an elementary school teacher. She's no artist, but she likes making animals out of used toilet roll tubes and playing with finger paints even more than the kids do. Sometimes, when she comes home from work, there are splotches of acrylic paint on her fingers and cheeks. It even gets in her hair. What? Are you using your hair as a paintbrush? Come on. When I point it out, she just laughs. She's also the nurturing type, I guess. She likes taking care of people. I wonder if that's why our friendship has survived for so long. Before I got this job, I was too lazy to even comb my hair or brush my teeth in the mornings. It was lucky I had... it was lucky? I was lucky I had Clover around. Actually, no, they both work. Never mind. It was lucky I had Clover around, because she took care of all the boring stuff for me. Sometimes she even helped dress me. How lazy are you, Nekohime? I think she enjoys it. It makes her feel wanted. No, she wants you. Obviously, she wants you. Don't tell me you're a dork protagonist, please. And when it comes to mealtime, I really do want Clover around. The food she prepares is always delicious. Today's breakfast is no exception. Rice porridge, cinnamon toast with apricot jam, and a side of banana slices. It's super good. Like, insanely.
Do you like it?
I do.
Is it sweet enough for your discerning tongue?
I like sweet food a lot. Well, there we go. We like sweet stuff. Some people can't get up in the mornings without a cup of coffee, but I'm the opposite. Nah, I need my cup of tea, mate. My tongue's pretty delicate, and I can't stand bitter flavours. Also, my eye is really hurting today. I woke up with a red eye. Absolutely terrible. If I could, I would live on a diet of cake, ice cream, and cinnamon toast. Impossible. It's just sweet enough, I think.
Great. Then eat it up like a good girl. You need to grow big and strong.
Clover's pretty nice. Yeah, and you're a bit mean to her, quite a lot, actually, now that I think about it. But I don't like it when she coddles me like this. I know that sounds hypocritical, since she does most of the cooking and the housework, but I don't appreciate being spoken down to. She doesn't. Well, it's probably because she works in a school, she's kind of used to doing that. I'm not one of your students.
You're even naughtier than some of my students. You're wearing the same clothes you wore yesterday. Yes, and the other one was absolutely soaked, and you wore it in bed, you psychopath. You're wearing the same clothes you wore yesterday too. Yes, but I didn't have a shower in them last night. Thank you. Thank you. It's not just me. Thank you. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Da, 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 da. Right. That makes me happy. That I'm not the only one who noticed that. What will you do if our new attendant arrives while you're dressed like that? Your hair's all messy. Wait.
No, she didn't dress her up. She said she even sometimes dresses me up. Sorry.
Your hair's all messy too. And you haven't brushed your teeth.
You said she was going to come at midday.
Plans can change. Plans can change.
They shouldn't if people say they're going to do something at a certain time. They should do it at that time, or don't do it at all. Sorry, I just received a Steam message, which is a rarity, let me just say.
Wow, you sound unusually heated.
It's not unusual. People never think about how much they might inconvenience others. Well, maybe they should. It would make my life a lot easier. I've always been a stickler for keeping schedules, but it got even worse after I got this job. I can't count the number of times clients have flaked out on me. But Clover just smiles.
You're so prickly, Nekohime.
You'd be prickly too if you had to work my job.
Is that why you're always frowning?
No, my face just does it on its own. Well, that's depressing.
Oh dear, and after I made you your favorite rice porridge too.
It'll take more than that to right the wrongs in this world. Who hurt you, Nekohime? Who hurt you? Jesus.
Don't expect miracles. I'm a good cook, but I'm not that good.
I pout, shoveling a spoonful of rice porridge into my mouth. It's warm. Every bite is filled with love and affection. So, you are very weird. You are definitely a coup today. It really is. It really is sweet. I emptied the bowl in seconds. My spoon rested at the bottom, flecked here and there bits of sticky rice porridge.
Yeah.
Kill me. But come on, really? Just yeah. I yawn, pressing a hand against my mouth. Tears bead in my eyes. I can't say anything to that. I can't say anything to that. Now I feel sleepy. Clover watches me, propping her head up with her hand. Her eyes are soft and gentle.
You really are like a cat, Nekohime.
What do you mean?
Now you've had something to eat, you want to go back to sleep.
I can't help it. I have a busy life. Clover giggles.
That's not all. You always doze around in the sunshine. Your tongue's super sensitive. You get distracted by stray dust particles, and you love drinking milk.
Is this girl so obsessed with cats she's psychologically become one? Jesus. Yeah, who hurt you? You've been deserving me that much? Creepy. You notice it when you've lived with somebody for so long, god damn it.
And you even say "nya" when your sides get tickled.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Oh, what's this, Nekohime? Are you trying to deny the truth?
It's not the truth. You're mistaken.
That's what corrupt politicians say.
I mean, yeah, but okay, that was completely random.
I'm not a politician.
Really, I'm not. I'm just a struggling computer repair woman who hates her job. Clover's face darkens. I don't trust that expression. Is she concocting some kind of evil plan? Oh yeah, it's gonna go all according to Keikoku.
Do you persist in your wild claims that you do not in fact say "nya" when you get tickled?
I persist. I persist because it's the truth, and I'll stand up for all that is good and just the pureness. What? Here we go. I think that's a bit different than tickling. Oh, my stomach. Oh, don't make me laugh. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. I mean, I don't know if that tickles myself, but I'm pretty sure tickling her sides is a bit lower. I'm just saying it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, oh no, not that one. I just have to do this because I have to. No, I didn't get a thumbnail. What are you on about?
Yeah.
I squeal. Clover is standing by my side. I don't know how she got here. She really is fast. Simple. She hungry. Her hands cut my breasts, her fingers rubbing against them through the thin fabric of my shirt. It's the strangest, most intimate massage I've ever received.
I knew it.
So it's a massage, it's not a tickle. It's not a tickle. Clover grins wickedly. She continues her administrations, pinching my nipple. Hey, yay. Hold up. This just sped up real quick, excuse me? My mini flagpoles until I can feel them hardening beneath her wandering fingertips. God damn it.
You do say "nya" when you get tickled.
I'm pretty sure that's groping, not tickling.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't being tickled. This is just being Thank you. Oh, you actually have some common sense. Thank you, Nakimi.
But it is making you purr, my cute little kitty. Yeah.
The cat girls of the world want to talk to Nikahime. They want her to apologise. Clover massages my breast a little harder. I feel my face getting redder and redder.
So, how does it feel?
Clover leans in a little closer, exhaling against the inside of my ear.
Shall I keep going?
Well, Are you kidding me? You expect me to... What are these choices, by the way? Like, come on. I wanted to keep doing it. I wanted to stop. This game is starting to care less and less about, very simple little bits now. And it's just going, hey, you want to have your tit rubbed? Or do you want to just stop, mate? Come on, just give it to the answer and make sure to take it off. Ah! Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing to me, but... Hey, people get lonely. For some reason, it feels kind of good. I'm not used to being touched like this. Yeah, that's usually what it does, see? Loneliness does things to you. I guess it's not too bad.
Oh, Nikahime, I love it when you're honest. Yeah, yeah.
I actually had a yawn. And there's another cat. Oh, please, no. What's new, pussycat, eh? Why is this one so focused on having cat girls when it's called Sakura Gamer? I have so many questions.
Excuse me. Is this a bad time? Yeah.
Oh, that was supposed to be my normal voice. My eyes snap open wide. So do Clover's. Standing in the entrance of the kitchen with a coy little smirk on her face is our new tenant. Don't mind my still completely freaking dirty jacket that was absolutely covered in water that I slept with. It's definitely not going to wreak out the entire room to somebody who's never been here. The mysterious third girl. So that's the new tenant. I just got an achievement. Nice. But she isn't that mysterious. I know her. We've met before. Oh, well that's convenient. At least we know that she's not the serial killer, I guess? Suki. Ski. Okay.
That was quite a greeting.
The new girl sits at the kitchen table with Clover and I, a coy smile on her face. Wait, what? Wait. Let me just make sure. Hold on. And I... Oh, but Clover and I. Okay, I got confused by the sentencing then. We've already done the introductions. Her name is Skiko. But she prefers to go by online handle Seductress. I'm losing my will to live. Seductress Suki. Cam girls! Oh, damn it! Oh, that made me cringe. Or Suki for short. Suki coils a strand of dark hair around her finger. Why does she look so smug? Did you not remember her frickin' online handle? Seriously?
Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not in a relationship with Nikahime. I was just teasing her a little. Don't worry, you're pretty little. Don't worry, please. Don't worry. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I wouldn't mind if you two were in a relationship. I have no problems with that. But I understand exactly what you mean.
That's the exact same face emotion from Sakura Agent. You cannot fool me. That is the exact same.
I understand exactly what you mean.
Suki licks her lips slowly. She reminds me of a mischievous fox. I mean, that could work, I guess, but she's got a paw. Oh, wait, no, they do have paws. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I frown. What about the explanation did you understand exactly?
Well, If I had a cute housemate like you, I'd want to run my hands all over your body too.
Don't even think about it. Clever is one thing, but you're a complete stranger. Didn't you say you knew her?
You said you knew her. Are you serious?
If you try anything funny, I'll call the police.
Aww, playing favorites is so no fair.
You literally just got here.
Sorry, but I'm the only one who can play with Nekahime.
And you shouldn't push your luck either.
I got scolded.
Speaking of which, you were supposed to arrive at midday. Why are you here so early?
I don't have much stuff to bring with me, that's all.
Is that why there isn't a moving truck?
Well, you wanted some guys in the truck to see you engaged in a tender embrace with your friend?
No, I do not want a group of strangers to see me in such a compromising position. One is more than enough. I do think it's suspicious you don't have more belongings though. You only brought one bag with you.
That's because I'm a woman of mystery.
Yeah, she's gonna kill us. She's a serial killer. Burn the witch. I wonder, is she trying to run away from something? The law, perhaps? My serial killer theory is starting to sound less and less crazy with every passing second. Thank you. But Suki seems a little too bubbly for a murderer. Didn't you say that a murderer can look like any... Make up your mind! God damn it. She was like this the last time we met too.
Come on, Nekahime.
Suki bows. She reaches across the table, taking hold of my hands. Her fingernails are tipped with pink polish. Yes, they are indeed. The hands of a self-proclaimed seductress.
You're acting so cold. But I'm not a stranger. We met only a few weeks ago, remember?
How could I not?
You know each other? Yes, it's like destiny.
If you're destined to be a thorn in my side, then yes, you could say it was destiny in a sense. Ooh, nice.
Boo, you're so mean, Nekahime.
You don't have a right to talk to me like that. Not after you fed that skein of lies to your grandmother and made my life so difficult. Ooh, okay. This got fairly personal quickly.
But I couldn't help it. It was funny.
It wasn't very funny for me. Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds a bit dickish, but okay.
Oh, come on. Don't be so huffy. I'm sure it at least gave you an interesting story to tell.
I grit my teeth together.
Why, you? Excuse me, you guys. You might have some shared history, but I'm totally lost here. What exactly are you talking about?
Just thinking about it is making my blood boil. But I should try to calm down. Yeah, please calm down a little bit. Thank you. And we see this. Why? Why are we seeing this? This has no reason to appear here. Imagine sitting in the shower stall. No, I don't want to. Picture a slow, steady stream of water enveloping my... We don't need to. We just saw it the last episode. What are you trying to prove? The water washes over my head, clinging to my hair, sticks the shirt to my chest. I inhale, exhale. Slowly. Dots. Alright. I'm calm. Why does that calm you? I'm starting to think you're the real serial killer, after all, if that's your way to calm down. Oh my god. Do you remember when I went to that shrine in Asakusa a while ago?
Oh, you don't mean that shrine, do you?
The very one. There's an interesting story behind all this. I doubt it, but okay, let's go. Well, it's interesting when I look back on it in retrospect. It wasn't that interesting at the time, though. Okay. It was a huge pain in the butt. Here's what happened. A couple of weeks ago, at the start of July, I got a call by an elderly woman who lived in a shrine in Asakusa. I thought it was your grandmother. The shrine itself was located in a heavily forested area, and I had to walk up about 1,000,001 stairs to get... Yeah, that extra one's important. To get to it. Which was a chore in and of itself. Especially when it was so hot. I can remember how disgustingly muggy it was even now. There were so many bugs. I must have gotten stung at least a dozen times. There's something about my white skin that attracts insects. They look at you as the very tasty white meat. Anyway, I made it to the shrine and met the old woman who had a complaint with her computer. Wait, there's multiple? She seemed like a sweet old... Wait, oh, I thought you said it was women. Because if it was, then that would mean it would be... They seem like a sweet old dear, right? Sweet old dears. Is it one or multiple? Grey hair tied in a bun and glasses on a string around her neck. She offered me a cup of green tea for going out of my way to see her. And some handmade strawberry daifuku. Daifuku, nice. They're a pretty nice daifuku. The old woman told me her computer wasn't working. It didn't make any noise when she tried to turn it on. I thought some wire had gotten loose or something and maybe the machine wasn't getting any power. But it wasn't that simple. I knew it wasn't that simple in a matter of seconds. That's because of the smell. Oh, the CPU overload? A horrible, ungodly smell. Funny for a shrine. Was emitting from the PC. Curious and a little afraid, I opened up the device and found a mess of thick, sticky grey mush stuck in the fine interior workings. It got built up with dust inside it. Some of the circuits were burnt out. Yep, okay, so the circuits burnt out and there was lots of dust in there. Almost nothing was untouched by the foul-smelling, syrupy mess. Oh no, that's not dust. That's... Oh god. Oh yikes. Yeah, that's not good. It was like the inside of a burst fruit. But what kind of fruit would have such a thick, pulpy innards? Pumpkin? I asked the woman if she had any idea of what this mess inside her computer was, and apparently being a devout Shinto practitioner and an ex-shrine maiden herself, she believed her computer had a living soul that needed to be You can't be serious, right? What am I supposed to say to that? The old woman had asked her granddaughter, who was a shrine maiden in training, how she would best honor her computer soul. Honor her computer soul whenever she used it, and her granddaughter told her to put a grain of rice on the CD drive every time she turned it. You're thinking a god lives inside your computer? The old woman had followed her granddaughter's advice diligently, never failing to give her computer a grain of rice whenever she woke it from its slumber, until the pressure of all the compacted sticky rice inside the system broke it. Y'all want some rice pudding? Even more. This story is even more bizarre than I remember. Anyway, as I left the shrine, why are you dressed like that at a shrine? God damn. I happened to meet the devilish shrine maiden who had trickled her dear old grandmother. Oh, so it's her grandmother. Okay. That shrine maiden was none other than the girl currently sitting in my kitchen. She's a Shinto shrine maiden, and her daughter's dressing like that? I'm a bit surprised that a Shinto shrine maiden even allowed her daughter to dress like this, if I'm honest. Like, considering how they're told to dress quite appropriately and also do all the offerings now. But now there's probably like 5,000 rice grains in that one freaking CD slot because how many times she's used it. Sukiko. Or is she supposed to be known Seductress Suki? Please don't tell me her grandmother addresses her like that. Please, no. I can think of a better name for this piece of work. Selfish Suki. There we go. She made my job so much more difficult than it needed to be. How? The grandmother told her to put the rice in there. And she didn't even apologise. What? No. Her grandmother told her to put the one bit of rice in it every single time. How is it her fault? Hold on. The grandmother said something that wouldn't have worked, but the daughter followed through with it because it was a religious thing and she didn't want to disrespect her grandmother. So, really? Is this where you're going with this? No. Come on. That's not her fault at all. Instead, she laughed and asked me how I was getting on. Maybe she didn't know a lot about the computers on the inside either. I don't know. Like she didn't already know. Well, she probably expected to go at one point. That's probably why she was asking you how it was. How is this her fault? She laughed right in my face. I never in my whole life felt more inclined to punch somebody before. I've decided that I don't like this main protagonist. Like, she's Seiji level cringe. Is how I'm gonna declare her right now. Just so you guys know. I know right now I'm not gonna enjoy Sakura Gamer, but I'm still gonna do it. Now I've met Suki in person, the feeling still hasn't changed. Well, you already met her in person before, but okay. And a few days magically pass. Okay then, okay. I'm gonna keep on going for another 5 minutes. A few days pass, the new girl seems to be fitting in well. At least, I think she is. I've been so busy with work, I haven't really been able to check. But she hasn't tried to cram uncooked rice into any of our electrical appliances, so I think we could... Nakahime, why are you like this? You still can't wrap it around your head that the grandmother said to put a bit of rice in it every single time it was used. She was following what her grandmother told her to do, otherwise she would have felt like she was disrespecting her grandmother. Fuck off. I'm keeping my eyes open just to make sure. The last thing I want is for my laptop to give up the ghost-like grandma's PC. I need that for work. As for Clover, she doesn't need to work right now. School's out for the summer and it doesn't start up again until September, so she has an ample amount of time to lounge around the house playing video games. And in regard to Skeet, well, I'm not sure about her. She doesn't seem to have a job. She doesn't seem to have much stuff either. She hasn't gone back to her previous place of residence, that small shrine in Asakusa, I guess. It's to pick up any of her possessions. I wonder, if she's a shrine maiden in training, shouldn't she be at her grandmother's shrine doing some training? Yeah, I was actually starting to think that. That is a decent point. Like, why is she here if she was in training? I don't know how exactly shrine maidens train, but I've never seen any prospective shrine maidens training by lounging on my couch at all hours of the day, painting their fingernails and listening to pop music. Oh my god, she's like one of them pop girls. There's a lot about shrine maidens I don't know. Maybe they're not as traditional as they used to be. No. They're pretty traditional, so I think the grandmother's been a bit too lenient with her, I guess. Sugi certainly isn't. If she was, there's no way she'd make this sudden announcement one evening. Which is,
So, I was thinking we should make a video game.
huh? Just like that? Hold on. How did you reach that conclusion? Like, how? How did you reach that conclusion? And also, that was indeed the saxophone man, so I am happy. I know the saxophone man is here. But, really? That conveniently? I beg your pardon?
Wow, that's a great idea, Suki.
And you're immediately on board. Well, yeah, it's obvious why you're on board.
Isn't it just?
But I have some doubts. I always have doubts. And my doubts have doubled after coming home from work, tired and exhausted, to find Clover and Siggy getting all excited in the living room. What do you mean, let's make a game? Where did this come from? My point exactly.
It's quite simple, really.
Is it now?
I was talking to Clover and she said it was your childhood dream to work in a game together.
Why are you so focused on my childhood dream? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Well, I guess so, but I should close Clover a nasty glare. She takes a few steps backwards, smiling awkwardly. What else has she been telling this girl while I've been gone? Why stop at my childhood dreams? It's a free-for-all. What about the time my pet rabbit Mochi died, or the time I wet myself in elementary school, or my 3 sizes? To be honest, I'd expected her to mention the 3 sizes, but there we go. Who cares about privacy anyway? We're living in the digital era now. Everything gets posted on the internet and surveillance cameras keep track of our movements at all times. Big brother. It's just like 1980. Oh wow, you're going right for the interesting Orwellian view there. But without the rats, hopefully. I don't think either of us had the skills required to make a video game. And can I just say, that felt so out of place and such an overreaction to that one bit. Jesus.
Really? Clover said you know all sorts of complicated coding stuff.
It's not that complicated, really. I haven't been keeping up to date with the basics anyway. It must be outdated knowledge by now.
Yeah, but you seem like a smart girl. I'm sure you can catch up.
I don't have the time to catch up. Unlike you, I have a full-time job.
Then quit.
Well, that's very irresponsible. Yeah, she seems very irresponsible now. What? I stare at her. I can't just quit my job. How was going to pay for the house?
It'll be fine. You're a freelancer. You'll make your own hours.
I'm fully booked for a week.
Cancel your appointment.
Okay, I was actually back in your corner a bit ago, Skeet. But now you really are showing yourself to be very irresponsible. Now I don't like 2 characters in this game. And there's only one that's kind of alright. And I don't want to think of it like that. No, don't make me think I'm only 2 episodes in. For how long? Indefinitely?
Nah, we'll make a super quick game. It'll only take a couple of weeks. 3 at the most. How do you know this?
Like, really? I can't think of any video game that would take such a meager amount of time to make. Brushing up on my coding syntax alone would take...
You're being too serious about this, Nikuhime.
I am? I don't like being told I'm too serious by a girl wearing a stupid pair of cat ear headphones. Exactly. But then again, you wear... Yeah, and I wear a cat ear jacket. The cat ear jacket overpowers your crappy cat ear headphones. I shout T-pose on thou fake cat girl. Said chocolate and vanilla.
We don't need to make anything complex. It'll be fine if we make it short, sweet, simple, narrative-focused game.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very short to make. Like 3 weeks with 3 people. Jesus.
Oh, you mean like a visual novel? Exactly. Those are super quick to churn out. They're popular too.
They've been getting more traction over the years, that's true. But a visual novel? Really? You couldn't think of like maybe using like an RPG Maker engine? You just went straight to visual novel? Okay.
We'll be rolling in money. Yes, if everything goes according to plan, we'll be an unstoppable Skeet.
Why do you want to do this? Why do you suddenly want to make a game? Other than knowing about my experience from Clover? Like, do you have any personal ambition to make one? Did I do something to make you want to live with me? Or something like that? I am so clueless as to why you want to make a game.
Like the wind, a tornado, a tsunami. Definitely.
Skeet jumps off the couch, her pigtails bounce.
I'm so excited. I want to start sketching out character designs right now.
Hold it. Exactly. That's what I want to say. I grab hold of Siki's shoulder. I think I'm starting to get a headache. Do visual novels even count as games? Oh, the controversial opinion of... do they count? I believe they do, because they do have some interactivity. There is player's choice, like you would have in a JRPG, so you are in control. And also, there is a story, which games do have. If you think about it, even RPGs are the exact same as books. Because even though you see it visually in an RPG, the book provides that imagery for you, just like watching an anime. It still has a story. So I would say it counts because there is some degree of interactivity as well as good story-based things, as well as interesting functions that are put into some of the visual novels. So yes, I would say they are. What's the point?
Do you really want to go into this?
Why do you ask? Oh, hold on a minute. This is too fast.
That's a dangerous can of worms to open. It's a controversial topic. People like to argue about it a lot online.
Exactly. I can see why. Don't get me wrong, I can see why people would think that. I really can. But, there are some which I can't consider as games, which are like the really bad ones, but that's about it. People always argue online, exactly. Everyone has an argument for everything because there's always a different opinion. There's always going to be a different opinion.
But they argue about this a lot. In my opinion, visual novels are games of a sort. You can make choices.
Yeah. Not all the time. Yeah, there are some that are linear. That is true. But sometimes some of them don't even have meaning behind choosing them.
If you can't make choices in a visual novel, it's typically referred to as a kinetic novel.
That's correct.
That doesn't change the basic fact that a user has to interact with an electronic medium to get the full experience, though.
Yeah, that's the kind of thinking I was having. I didn't expect to actually agree with this game. After a few minutes back. I didn't realise you were so passionate about visual novels, Clover.
Well, you know, I can never refuse a cute face.
Really, for that reason? Heck, I played Collar X Malice, which is an amazing visual novel, and I love it. Oh my god, it was an Otome game, but I loved it. I didn't care it was an Otome. I loved the characters, I loved the story. It was so serious, and the character development, and the choices you can do, and the different endings. You have bad endings with story. They were marvellous. God damn. And I just noticed at least the pictures this time are a bit more in-center, so thank you for fixing that one since the last game. So you're just in for the adorable girls, are you? Quite a few people are.
That's right, and
Clover's face flushes indecently.
all the loot scenes, of course.
As much as I'd like to agree with that, I kinda do see why. Like, good example I could give you, Lovelycation. That was a great example. It's really ecchi, but it's a really good visual novel. Oh my. At least she's honest about it. Exactly. I'll be honest about it. But I don't know if that makes it any better. It depends on your tastes, really. That's all I can say. You better be careful, or I might have to do a hard restart on your laptop. Oh, now that's a dick move. You shouldn't download too many illegal torrents from unsafe. How do you know she's torrenting?
I don't torrent my games, Nikihiro Hime. In fact, I'm hurt at the suggestion. Only vile, evil people do that.
You hear that, people who just want to play the game with fan patches? You're evil. There's me, going to Japan myself and installing them onto my computers. I am the true hero. And I'm translating it myself. That was mainly a joke, so please don't kill me.
You would have wounded my pride as a gamer.
The visual novels still aren't games. Alright, Nekohime, I just like you even more.
There are a subset of games.
Yes, I kind of agree with that, but I kind of don't.
If point-and-click adventure stories count as games, so should visual novels.
Good argument.
Yes, but in visual novels, you only click to advance in text.
No, that's not just it. Hold on, listen. You can press enter as well. I'm sorry for the bad joke.
That's still interaction.
Yes, point-and-click games, you read. You read in point-and-click games. You interact with stuff by clicking on them. And I see what they're doing, but it's still heavily text-based, which is what visual novels pretty much are.
Turning the pages of a book is technically interaction, but nobody would call that exciting or challenging gameplay.
No, you can call it engaging, though. I did not want to go into a freaking debate about visual novels.
Maybe if a visual novel had gameplay segments, it could be considered as a game.
Steins Gate. Chaos Child. What other one could I think of the spot here? The Zero Escape games. Danganronpa. What's your point here?
But the key word here is gameplay.
But with gameplay, you need to interact with something in order for the game to progress. So wouldn't clicking count as gameplay because you are pressing something to move forward with the game?
Choices don't count.
Choices don't count. Especially not meaningless choices that only alter a few sentences of text at most. Did Winged Cloud just hurt itself in its confusion? I mean, look at the first Sakura games. Literally, just a few sentences change, and maybe just like one ending slightly changes. Just how lazy can you be?
And since when were you the arbitrator of what counts as a game, Akihime?
Since I decided to learn C++ and Java to code actual video games, involving things like character stats and maps and inventories, so you're a JRPG lover. Fair enough.
There's an outdated way of thinking. There's nothing wrong with cute character designs and branching narratives.
Yeah.
But there's no flavor.
What, you mean like tragic backstory or character development?
Flavor?
It's not interesting. Like making porridge and forgetting to add the sugar. So are you saying books are boring? She's basically just said books are boring.
Not everybody likes sugar as much as you do, Nakahime.
Exactly. This game is making... I'm not gonna like this visual novel. Save me. They just don't know what they're missing out on. Anyway, I thought we weren't gonna debate this. But I'm gonna end this here because now my head hurts and I also want to run away from this. So I'm gonna run for the hills until the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I can't sweep my arms. Ow. Subscribe if you want any more from me. And I'll just see you in the next video. So long, guys. I will most certainly see you next time. Somebody, please, take this game away from me. Please.